around. Back to Carlo. Absolute cannon. And it's time to drop the puck on a brand new NHL26 Toronto Maple Leafs franchise. Pretty pivotal offseason, highlighted mostly by the loss of Mitch Marner. Surprise to not many people. So we're here to pick up in September before the season and continue for a few years, and honestly just however long I can make it. Pretty inconsistent with the NHL franchises at times. My bad. It's usually because they release so late into the year. Like, season has started and it's just coming out, but came out in September this time, which is quite nice. So let's take a look at the state of the team. Austin Matthews. Hopefully everything is fixed. Hopefully he can bounce back. Matthew Nyes on that top line with him. Gonna put Max Domi up there because he had some success with Matthews when he had that Bertuzzi-Matthews-Domi line 2 years ago. For the second line, we're going to try Matias Michelli up there with Tavares and Nylander. Third line, Nick Robertson, Scott Laughton, and Nicholas Waugh. And then fourth line, Dakota Joshua, David Kempf, Bobby McMahon. We'll see how that goes. Top pairing, Riley and Carlo. Then McCabe Tanev, then Benoit and Ekman-Larsson. I like the defensive core so far. Maybe we should get an actual third right defenseman. And then goaltending, Joseph Woll and Anthony Stolars are going to lock it down. Scratch players, Kalle Jarnkrok, Steven Lorentz, and Philippe Myers. They are kind of just all on the trade block to entertain some offers. We're going to bounce ahead and get to the start of the regular season. But first, let's check out the owner goals. Improve our top four defensemen. So, okay. Well, I know what I need to do. Wants to be the top-ranked team in the league, so I'm guessing that just means President's Trophy. And I want you to build a new parking lot. I can do that right now. Well, we got a conversation with the Chief, Craig Berube. Season goal, let's see what his thoughts are. Playoff, team, yeah, I agree with that. And how do we want to handle the preseason? I guess I'm just going to tell him. I want us to be very, very skilled. Make sure we are one of the most skilled teams this season, and he's going to get to work on that. So I guess we have to upgrade our top four defensemen, which means Benoit is probably going to be pushed out of the lineup, I'd assume. I would also assume that means go for a righty, because I do not want to have a case where, if Benoit's getting pushed out, you're going to have the same number of lefties anyway. So we'll see. That's something we'll keep an eye on. That's definitely a trade deadline day scenario. We'll allocate the budget. Honestly, just put a lot of it into arena operations. I like having a very nice arena. And we'll go, we'll take some out and we'll put some in promotions. The Oilers are making a push for Kalle Jarnkrok. They want him and some late round picks for 2/3. We'll decline that for now. I will see how it looks as the preseason continues, gets underway. Maybe it's something we do right before the season. Before that, let's get this new parking lot. Make the owner happy, get the new parking lot, and just go with it. Boom! There it is.
I'm like, boom, you looking for this? Boom, are you looking? Why don't I even talk to you guys? Everywhere else that story.
So I haven't really gotten any offers for Jarnkrok yet. So honestly, I think we'll just keep him around. Solid depth forward. Had the ability to play up and down the lineup. So we'll just keep it going with him. Michelli got a little banged up. And the owner goals have changed. I want us to make round one of the playoffs. That is much better than, much easier, I would say, than be the number one team. And to get things started, I want to play every team in the league every year. Have at least one. Have a nice mix of full games, third period, playages, I guess is the right word for it. So it's going to be a balancing act for that. I think there's no better way to start than to play the full game home opener against the Montreal Canadiens. And where are the promotional nights? I didn't get to set any. It's One of my favorite things to do. All right, we got 1.1 million to play around with. We're going to have to play the promotional nights. We will make the Pittsburgh Penguins. We'll make that a Tavares bobblehead night. There's one I really need to set up. And I'm going to go all the way to January to do it. Friday night, Mitch Marner return. We're going to make that an Austin Matthews bobblehead. And then we will do... We'll do the Tampa Bay Lightning in March. Have that be a Nylander bobblehead. And we could do maybe 2 more. We'll go back over here to December. Against the Edmonton Oilers, we'll make that a t-shirt giveaway. And then we'll have enough for another promotional night. Let's make it against the Seattle Kraken. Let's make it. We'll do a hat giveaway there. Boom. Those are the promotional nights. Lock them in. And without further ado, I think it's time to get the season started hosting the Montreal Canadiens.
It is opening night here.
This intro rocks.
Hey everybody, I'm James Cebulski. These nights are always so much fun, so exciting, and a night where anything can happen. Hockey's back, so are we, and this season...
This intro absolutely rocks. As we get ready to drop the puck at home, and... No, okay. No. Where do I turn this assist thing off? Where do I do it? Right here. That is just so annoying. Oh, off. I think this should be fine. Sorry. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Nope, it's still not fine. Sorry, way to like buzzkill the start here. Off. Maybe now it'll work. Or if I have to go down and like individually turn off everything, I'm going to be a little annoyed.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. We've still got zeros on the board.
And losing another draw. Trying to just chase. Everything feels so slow right now. Suzuki skates in, hammered. All right, let's take a second and try to just regroup. Everything feels wicked slow. Matthews dropping to Carlo, shot pushed aside. Nice, getting a little chippy and losing to Slakowski in the board battle. Suzuki skates down, Caulfield skating in, hammering a shot. Wool pushes it aside. We're getting absolutely hemmed in. Trying to just smack it out of there. Matthews over to Riley. We're going to go for a quick change as Riley's going to carry this in. Turning, skating around, shooting, traffic saved. And Tavares wins that draw. Nice. Tanev winding up, hammers one. Pushed aside. Marcelli skating in. Nylander mashing Demidov, and we can't get the puck. Line skating out. McCabe decides to drop him. Hudson skating in. Trying to get it over. Traffic behind the net. Pushing with the hits. Marcelli trying to get in there. And they emerge with the puck. McCabe hammers Demidov. Tanev skating around, gets a nice hit in as well. Nylander uses the body, gets the puck, loses it, pinned along the boards, trying to kick it out. Line gets the shot off. Throwing the checks along the board. Tanev gonna pick it up, fire it over to Nylander, ripping it around the boards. Tavares gonna skate in, pick it up, dropping it back, turns it over. Again, the third line out there now, just slaps it down. McCabe gonna pick it up, getting it over to Wall. Turning, setting, up the ice. Nick Robertson skating in, ripping a shot. Tavares, get off the ice, dude. You're exhausted. Hudson over to Evans, hammered by Benoit, and Robertson picks up the puck over to Ekman-Larsson, turning, flipping it up the ice to Scotty locked in, skating in, losing it. That's a problem. I don't know why he didn't just carry it. Anderson skating in, back check gets there. Benoit to Wall. Just going to dump that one in, and we'll get the fourth line out there now, as Scotty just can't get there. Anderson dumps that in, Ekman-Larsson grabs it, turning, firing to nobody.
There's the whistle, icing goal.
Kemp gonna line up in the defensive zone. Losing the draw, passing it around by McMahon. Tried to get in the way, Suzuki tipped it home. And Montreal starts the season strong. Matthews wins the draw. Riley, no! Going back, Caulfield skating in. Carlo trying to get in the way. Nice shot, saved by Woll. Matthews, he's gonna just carry this himself. Trying to drive, trying to turn, spinning, shooting! Hits a body. Matthews wins that draw. Riley dancing around. Back to Carlo! Absolute cannon! Carlo claps it in. And we got a tie game. Absolutely jam into the music. Matthews and Riley pick up the assist, and Tavares loses the draw. Nice poke by Tanev. Firing it up to Nylander, dropping it over to nobody. Shoot, Matheson, up to Anderson. Skating, poked, getting in the way. McCabe fighting to recover the puck. Losing it. Tanev getting in the way. Marcelli hammering the hits and getting hammered. Gabe skating around, getting in the way. Just going to hold it behind the net for some reason. Bouncing it up. Tavares. Ow. Nice hit from Nylander. Anderson shots. Pushed away. Marcelli trying to grab it. Tanev just going to grab it and send it up to Tavares. Turning around to Marcelli. Sending it up to Nylander, who's just chilling. Firing it over. Kemp gets a nice shot off. And, man, we need fresh legs out there. Doc, get out of my way, dude. You have no stick. Firing it over to Nyes, over to McMahon. Final minute, winding down. Dropping it back to Nyes. Doesn't go anywhere. Evans skating up. Kemp, nice hit. Firing it around, firing it over. Losing control, but the period ends. And it's tied 1-0 in Toronto after the first 20. Pretty even first period. Let's see how we fare in the second. Matthews losing that draw. Ekman-Larsson gets the loose puck. Turning around, going to send it over to Matthews. We have an all-lefty line, which is actually pretty common for this team. Matthews skating in. Shoot, 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 shoot. Montreal countering. Nice stick work by OEL Domi. Sending it up to Matthews. Skating up, skating in, getting hammered. Caulfield skating up. I just took a really bad angle. Matthews, great back check. Montreal cycling it around. What? Are you kidding me? That goes in? Turning down this music. Well, that was a brutal one to let in. And we trail 2-1. Tavares loses the draw. Carrier getting jammed up by Marcelli, and he gets creamed. Riley picks up the puck to Carlo, cycling it over. Tavares has it, turning, shooting, saved. Marcelli dropping it back to Willie, sending it to Riley, over. Tavares hammers, save, and that just gets smacked out. Woll firing the puck to Carlo, getting it to Tavares, and Johnny T leading the counterattack to Willie. What a save! Willie cycling it to Riley, hits a body. Willie stepping up, hammering Demidov. New hook, taking it out of the zone for Montreal. We're just going to go for this change. Hammered! Riley gets the puck, loses the puck. New hook gets it, dancing, dancing, shoots, saved. Joseph Woll making some very impressive saves right now. Going to kick the puck out. Riley's going to grab it, skate up, getting it over to Lawton, entering. Trying to find something, bouncing it off. McCabe hammers one, and that gets saved. Tanev lines up line A and escapes with the puck. Robertson has it, skating in, dropping it back to Lawton, turning, shooting, traffic, saved. We're going to go for another change as they skate down the ice. Saved, smacked, saved. Woll panicking. All kinds of pressure. Just getting absolutely hemmed in right now. Joshua, what? Why am I automatically in this fight? He's fine. He's fine. Come on. Come on. There we go. Matthews lines up, and we lose another draw. Shot saved by Woll. We got to win some face-offs here. Nice poke. Domi picks it up, and Domi skating. Trying to just find something. We can't. Dropping it to Benoit. Ekman-Larsson. Saved. Tavares. Dang it. We need to win some draws here. Montreal countering. Caulfield spinning. Retreating. Over to Slafkovsky. Trying to throw a poke check. No dice. Slafkovsky jammed up by Riley. Nylander's going to grab it. Send it up to Tavares. Tavares trying to get it over to Willie. No dice. Machelli trying to get in there. No dice. Slafkovsky. Ouch. That hurt. That hurt a lot. Tavares picks up the puck. He's skating up. He's dropping it back. Nylander saved. Picking it up behind the net. Dropping it back. Carlo can't get it to him. Caulfield skating down. Hammered. Saved. Riley trying to find an option. And that option is going to be carry and dump it in. Waugh skating in. Grabbing it. Sending it over to Morgan. Hammers one home. Slap shots from point have been my best friend so far. Joseph Woll got an assist for that. Let's go. And we lose that draw. Oh, no. I need to win some faceoffs. That's what I need to do. McCabe with the great play with the stick. Getting it to Scotty Lawton. Dropping it back. Tanev trying to just like dance a little bit. Sending it over to McCabe. Sending it back to Tanev. Ripping it along the boards. Lawton behind the net. And turns it over. Trying to skate in there to get to Anderson. Dancing around. We'll go for a quick change. McCabe skating back. Getting beat down the middle. Getting back. Picking up the puck. Firing it over to Dakota Joshua. Skating up. Turning. Ripping a shot. Saved. I just shot the puck. Will you be quiet? Matthews lines up. Wins the draw to Carlo. To Domi. Skating up. Looking to attack. Firing it over. Nice. Just can't get there. Caulfield dancing. Turning. Mashed. Matthews creates the chance. Domi. Nice shot attempt. Nice. Back to Carlo. Shot gets saved. Domi. Nice job just making things ugly. Matthews dropping it to Caulfield, actually. Not nice. Slafkovsky hammered. Matthews picks up the puck to Carlo, who's going to lead the charge. Carlo driving in, trying to get it over. Yeah, no one. Matthews just being a bit of a pest right now offensively. Domi gets it over to Nyes. Trying to drop it to Matthews. Should have just taken the lane. And Montreal counterattacking. Suzuki shot saved by Woll. Riley. Oh no, Carlo. Oh my god, that looked like it hit his head. Carrier Matthews eats a shot. Woll makes a beauty of a save. And Machelli caught out there, throws a hit. Demidov gets in close and beats Woll. We got way too focused on the hits. Tavares loses the draw. Carrier sending it over to Newhook to Hudson. Machelli intercepts. Countering and can't. McCabe, massive hit. Throwing another. Trying to anyway. Line skating in. Getting in. Tavares trying to push him aside. Newhook gets in close. Denied. Nylander big hit. McCabe just eats the puck for breakfast. And sends it up to Machelli. Skating in. Dropping it over. That was not where I wanted that to go. We're going to try to get a change. We're going to get a change for everybody. Tanev turns it over. Gets in the way. Picks up the puck. Fires it over to Waugh. Skating up. We got Robertson, Tavares, Waugh out there. Robertson can't get the pass. And Evans leading the counterattack for Montreal. Tanev going to go for the hit and hopefully the change. Benoit trying to just dance in the way here. Okay. Kemp, key draw, wins it. Dancing around with Ekman-Larsson. Over to Benoit. Firing it to Evans. Kemp gets in the way. Benoit disrupts. Woll is just going to cover that one. We got to find a way to get out of our zone. Couple brutal goals from Woll. Or goals allowed. Nice win by Kemp. And we turn it over. Evans dancing around. Joshua trying to get in there. Joshua! Oh, come on, dude. We cannot take those now. 7 PIMs for Joshua already. Wah. I don't know if that's a win or not, but we come away with it. Bobby McMahon skating down. Using the wheels. Dang it, we missed the pass. Miscue. And it's a breakaway. Great stop by Woll. Cycling the puck around, going behind. Ekman-Larsson grabs it over to Wall. Just going to dump that down. And we're actually going to go for a change. Ekman-Larsson just dancing out there. And Suzuki dancing around. Oh boy. Ekman-Larsson grabs it to Matthews. Sending it over to Benoit. Just going to dump that down. Matthews is going to chase. He might have a step. Nope, but he has a hit. Demidov skating down. Hammered by Benny. That's a lot of tussling going on over there. Doc, what a save by Woll. Chaos in front. Carlo trying to clear it. Kind of does. Nice poke by Nick Robertson. Just going to pass that down. McCabe going to secure it and fire that down. Robertson going to skate down. Level Hudson. Kemp's trying to get there, can't. Doc skating down. Carlo trying to get in the way. McCabe trying to get in the way. Woll's going to save it. And we're going to pass it out. Lawton going. He's with Tavares. He has a chance. Denied. We're getting absolutely bullied with shots as well. To be fair, a lot of it is from this power play. But Tavares able to steal it. Getting it to Lawton. Turning. Shooting through traffic. Saved. And Wah loses the draw. Joshua gonna pop up out of the box here any second. There he goes. Tanev. Shoot. Hey, boy. No, Tanev. Kempf. Kinda. Not really. Riley with the steal. Skating down. Getting poked away. Riley continues to go. Crashes. Picks up his rebound. Oh my goodness, Morgan Riley. The superhuman effort. Gets his second on the night and ties it short-handed. Oh my goodness, Morgan Riley just finds another gear that no one's had tonight. Gets his own rebound and buries it. Oh my goodness, Morgan Riley. And Kemp losing the draw. We are not out of the woods yet, still short-handed. McCabe, nice hit. Slams it around the boards. Carlo's gonna grab it, fire it to himself. Over to Robertson, dumps it in, gonna chase. Trying to find a hit, can't. Gallagher, over to Doc. Nice stick work. McCabe just gonna dump that one back down. We'll go for the change on defense. Doc cycling it around. Evans dancing to Hudson, to Doc. Nice hit from Ekman-Larsson, skating down. Gonna fire it, Nick Robertson. Just can't get much heat on it at all. Doc. Ekman-Larsson gets a stick on it and forces it out. And Wah wins the draw. Carlo dumping it down. Bobby McMahon, just skate, dude. McMahon chasing, hitting. Montreal. Slakowski entering. Riley hammers him. Carlo's gonna pick up the puck. Get it over to Mo. Bouncing it back. And to Bobby McMahon. Just send it around the boards. And Wah, nice hit. Slakowski gets it out. Suzuki skating in to Demidov. And Woll makes the blocker save. Makes another save. Tavares getting in there. Turning up the ice. Gonna fire it to Scotty. Skating in to Carlo, shot saved. Oh, it's Riley against the world right now. Gets the stick. Tanev's going to be coming out soon. Nice hit. Tanev's out. Woll makes a save, and we get to finally change up these lines. Matthews wins the draw. McCabe scanning, firing to Domi. Going up, evading. No, we tried to drop it to Matthews, and we actually just missed. Nyes picks it up, cycling to McCabe. Hammers a slap shot. Matthews lines up for the draw. Minute 47 left. Wins it. And McCabe just inches way out of the way. Oh no. Okay, guys. Guys. Matthews just gets on his horse and gets back. Domi attacking, scanning, dropping it to Matthews, hammering a slap shot that just misses everything. Nyes just challenging for the puck. Anderson gets it way down the ice. It's an icing. Tavares lines up out there, an exhausted fourth line for Montreal. Tavares, seriously, just gets dusted. Michelli gets it. Willie saved. Huge save, lets them change. And we're trying to get something. I jumped. Shoot. Oh, Tavares loses the draw. Going for the poke. Nylander flipping a backhand. Trying to get in there. Michelli skating back. We're trying to get something. Nylander does. Cycling to ekman-larsson. Misses the net. Caulfield skating down. Nylander just trying to get in the way. Nice stick. Tavares over to Michelli. Skating. Can't. Just trying to dance around a little bit. Sending it down. Nylander picks it up, rips it, misses. Caulfield hammered by Tavares. We're going overtime in game one. Joseph Woll has been on one. A bit of a rough start. Dialed it up in the penalty kill situation. He's made 28 saves so far. And we're being outshot 31-24. So Matthews and Nylander lining up out there. I jumped again. Stupid head shakes. Caulfield skating around. Just goes for the FU slap shot. Matthews gets the puck out from the boards. Skating. Has a step. Turning. Backhand saved. Oh my goodness, what a play. Now we got Nylander skating back. Matthews picks up the loose puck in our zone. And Carlo gonna carry it up. Come on, Willie. Come with me, buddy. Hammers it. That was a weak slap shot. Nylander pursuing. Dobson gets it out to Caulfield to Suzuki, who is extremely tired. Are you kidding me? No. What a poke by Matthews. Loose puck. Matthews is gassed. Just trying to poke it down. Dobson gets it out. All right, Carlo just trying to hold down the fort. Slafkovsky down. Suzuki. Saved by Woll. Firing it over to Tavares and Nyes. Tavares evading, turning, shooting. Nyes clanks it off the pipe. Getting it over. No, Tanev. No, Tanev. Back-breaking turnover. Woll makes a save. Can't believe Nyes smacked it off the post. And Waugh wins it. Tanev still out there dancing around, skating, getting it up to Waugh, who has Joshua with him. What a stick play by Carrier. Denies the cross-ice pass. Tanev trying to defend Demidov. Shot saved by Woll. Joshua, big hit. And we're going to get another chance with Waugh. I don't know, though. He's gassed. Firing it over. Joshua. Saved. We're going to a shootout, game one. Game one shootout. Hudson taking the first attempt. Denied by Joseph Woll. And now Matthews going to skate up here. Taking the shot. Nails him in the chest. So unfortunately, just not connecting. Dobson out here puts the dangles on Woll. And Willie Nylander. Can he answer? No! I was like 4 inches away. Suzuki with the chance to end it. Joseph Wohl denies him. So now John Tavares lines up, looking to extend the shootout. Nope. Shootout loss at home to start the season is brutal. Absolutely brutal. Brandon Carlo with a goal is the 3rd star of the evening. An absolute rifle of a slap shot off the feed from Morgan Rielly. He's going to have the 1st star, isn't he? Suzuki with a goal and an assist on the victorious Montreal Canadiens is the 2nd star. Passing was lost the face-off battle, got smoked and pims. We somehow got a goal on the penalty kill. Yeah, 3-point game for Morgan Rielly. Gets the 1st star. He did everything he could to will us to a victory, and just we couldn't. The rest of the team let him down. So here's the problem, I guess. Wohl had a very good game, and we lost. And he didn't start out good. He didn't start out good, but he picked it up. He dialed it up, locked it down, especially on, oh my goodness, Nick Robertson, 1st shot goal from a stupid angle. Opens up the scoring in Detroit, still looking for the 1st goal from Matthews, and Chris Tanev makes it a 2-0 game for the Leafs. Well, off to a hot start. Lucas Raymond puts away the power play goal from a stupid angle to make it 2-1. And that closes out the 1st period of play. We have a 5-on-3. What happened? How do we not convert? And it's tied. So, I mean, Joseph Wohl, not at least for me, in these franchises, we're getting absolutely creamed in shots. Oh my goodness, we got our 1st shot since the power play, and Jake McCabe puts away another goal. Max Domi! There you go. Matthews had to have gone a point for that one, right? We got a 4-2 lead going into the 3rd. Goaltending from Joseph Wohl has been phenomenal. Chris Tanev has 2. He's on hat-trick watch. What is happening here? What the actual heck is happening? I don't understand. I don't understand at all. It's a 5-2 victory on the road in Detroit. Joseph Wohl, 36 saves. Tanev had 4 points. What is this madness? And now we immediately have a rematch at home. I'm going to give Stolars the game here. Give Joseph Wohl some rest and give him the chance to play against, I believe that was Nashville on the schedule. Yep, play against the Predators at home. Let's get going as we host the Detroit Red Wings. We're going to sim the first little bit and then hop in, play the 3rd. And there you go, Austin Matthews, 1st goal. Again, from way the hell out. James Van Riemsdyk, king of the 1-year, $1 million deals lately, ties it up for Detroit. We managed to kill off the power play. I would love to get James Van Riemsdyk back on this team. I would love to have him be that middle 6 forward who just jams everything up inside the ice. Tavares from distance. Again, we're getting a lot of goals from distance. It's great that we're getting them in, but I would like some, from up close. Some where you just make it dirty, just like that. From Matthews, making it 3-1. And we're going to hop in and play this game as well. 20 minutes to ice away the game. Pun kind of intended, as Matthews wins the draw. Domi grabs the puck from Carlo, draws the penalty. Nylander playing center on this is wild. And loses the draw. Gets the poke check. Dancing around, getting it to Rielly. No. Rielly gets back there. Great check from Tavares. And Nylander sending it over to Nyes, sending it over to Matthews. Getting hit, I don't know why, but we feel a lot faster now. And Nyes can't get the puck. Rielly picks up the shot. And Matthews to Tavares, hammers a slap shot. Nylander dancing around, and they just smack it down the ice to kill. We're going to go for the change on the power play unit. Riley dancing, sending it up to Domi, skating up, just like being annoying, trying to get it to no one, I guess. And they kill it. We have 2 defensemen on this. That's lovely. McCabe turning up the ice, sending it over to Waugh. Stepping up, attacking, drawing to Domi. What a save. What a save by Cam Talbot. Going behind the net, McCabe firing way up the ice to Domi. Turning, trying to hit the brakes, kind of does it successfully. Fires up close, saved. And Waugh, shoot! Turn it over. We got the first power play out there again. Matthews getting all kinds of jammed up. Kind of worked. And firing up the ice to William Nylander. Skating, dropping it back. Nyes up close. No dice. Sending it back. Riley hammers one. Tavares picks it up. Sending it around. Matthews slaps it off the post. That's just like ping pongs out. Raymond skating down. Tavares, nice poke. Getting it away. Tavares gets the puck in our zone. Fires it up. Penalty is over. Trying to get it over to Matthews. Can't. And Detroit going for the counterattack. Tavares hammers DeBrincat. Nyes picks it up. Sends it over to Tavares. Gets it over to Willie. Just trying to buy some time here. Slams it around the back of the boards. Getting it to Riley. Just going to clang it off the boards as Van Riemsdyk puts a move on us. All right, Kempf has the puck now to McMahon. He's going to lose it. He's going to get it back. He's going to just will his way into the zone, dropping it back. Kempf can't get it in front of the net. Casper skating in. McCabe just fires a hit. Tanev shuts down the attack behind the net now. Skating around, bounces up. Stolars covers it. And Lawton lining up for the draw, loses it. Stolars makes a big save. Yeah, just take that to a face-off. Live to fight another play. Doesn't really work in hockey, but you get what I mean. Come on, Lawton. We traded how much for you, and we need something. And wins that draw. McCabe gets it, slams it around. Waugh picks it up, shoves it over to Tanev. Skating up, over to Lawton, back to Tanev. Stepping up, trying to fire across. Chaos. Lawton comes away with it, gets it to McCabe. Cannon. I'll give Lawton some credit for that. Won the big face-off, and we started the counterattack. He also got the assist. And Kemp losing the draw, just being an absolute pest now. As Ekman-Larsson recovers the puck, just bounces it off some other players. Back to Kemp. Shot saved. Bernard Docker turns that one over to Dakota Joshua. He just slams it down, passes it out. Kemp with the hit. Nylander getting out there now. Ekman-Larsson picks it up, over to Benoit, firing to absolutely nobody. It's game 3. Like, I don't think that's the big statement you think it is. Most complete game of the season. It's game 3. One of those games was an overtime loss. The other was a 5-2 or 3 win. Jeez, that's a frustration dump in. Appleton gets hammered. Benoit picks up the puck to Willie, to Marcelli. Send that in. Go for the change as Tavares just pursues. Nice hit. Picks it up himself, rips a shot, and Tavares just a one-man show right now. Sending it over. Robertson can't as Van Riemsdyk intercepts. Gets it over to Appleton. Riley gets in the way. Gets it over to Robertson. Attacking. Losing it. And sending it up. Casper skating in. And getting up close. Van Riemsdyk gets jammed up by Morgan Riley. Carlo attacking. Just going to rip a shot. Force the faceoff. And Matthews wins the draw. No, Tanev. Oh, shoot. DeBrincat skates down. Jammed up by McCabe. Tanev grabs the loose puck. Sends it to Nyes. Has a step on the outside. Going. Trying to get it to Domi and can't. And Matthews loses the draw. Sherratt getting rushed, and I forgot, Justin Hall is on the Red Wings and playing minutes. Domi getting it, sending it up to Nyes, sending it over Matthews. Up close and denied. And Lawton lines up. Jammed up. I have no idea who actually won that. Detroit has the puck, but it was not clean at all. Atkins. Oh, we whiffed the hit. Ekman-Larsson trying to pursue for the puck. Up close, denied by Stoli. And Kemp losing the draw. Denied. Joshua gets it, spinning around over to Benoit. Firing up to Bobby McMahon, gets behind his defender. Bobby McMahon up close. Kemp fighting for it. Joshua getting in there, laying the hit. Atkinson skating up, hammered. Bobby McMahon just trying to muscle his way through. Does, attacking, shooting. Joshua saved. Matthews. I guess we lost that. Well, we definitely just sailed the puck. Riley's going to skate all the way back to collect, loop around, fire up the ice to Domi, skating up, attacking, dropping it to Detroit. 13 seconds, 10 seconds, dancing around. Puck smacked down, and we just have it along our backboards. Domi smacks it down, Riley sends out the zone, and we close out the victory at home. Anthony Stolarz, 21 saves, is the third star of the evening. Solid performance all around. John Tavares with a goal gets the second star of the night. And who's the first star going to be? What a rifle. And Austin Matthews with a 2-goal performance is the first star. I think it's going to be a nice closeout hosting the Nashville Predators off to a 2-0-1 start with a dominant power play and penalty kill. Through 3 games, we have 5 points, sitting third in the Atlantic. However, we have a game in hand against both the Bruins and the Panthers, who are ahead of us. Montreal tied with or actually 1 point behind us, and they beat us in overtime, so that overtime loss, pretty significant. And we're going to drop the puck at home hosting the Nashville Predators. I will think about hopping in the third period. Depending on how this looks, we shut down their explosive power play with not a lot of trouble so far. We're dominating in the shots department, more than doubling their output as the first period rages on. However, their goalie getting his first start of the season, I believe. And we closed out another power play, tied 0-0 at the end of the first. Another power play for Nashville. We're giving them so many opportunities. And Chris Tanev buries a shorthanded goal, giving us the 1-0 advantage. Shots galore for both teams here. Over 24 apiece by the time we hit the third period. And John Tavares gets up close and gets a buzzer-beating goal. Actually, I don't need to hop in for this. I don't think. I better not. I better not. Do not blow this game, please. That is all I'm asking, guys. We got a power play of our own. Can we finally convert one? William Nylander says yes, we can, as he sends one right down the middle. Jake McCabe, another shorty. Wow. Another power play opportunity for the Leafs. No dice there. Shots continuing to pile on. 4-0 lead late in the game. Under a minute. We close. And not only that, we close out a 36-save shutout for Joseph Woll. That gets in the first star. 3-point night from Tavares is the second. 2-point night from Nylander is the third. So a strong start to the season, as next time we're going to prepare to take on the New York Rangers and Shesterkin. John Tavares leads the way with 6 points so far. We are behind the Panthers by a win. We have a game in hand against them so far. For the Metro, Penguins, Capitals, Rangers tied for the lead. Rangers doing it in more games, though, with 2 wins, 1 loss, and 2 overtime losses for the 6 points, while the Penguins and Capitals sit at 3-1-0. Lightning, wildcard spot, and so are the Hurricanes. Looking at the West, the Kraken And the Sharks, top of the Pacific as they are undefeated 3-0-0. Canucks 2-1 are third. Oilers having another slow start. And the Golden Knights are 0-4. Below the Ducks in the standings. Bye-bye, Mitchell Marner. The Jets are also 3-0, leading the Central. Avalanche 3-1 in second. Wild 2-1-1 are third. The Predators and the Mammoth with records of 2-1-1 and 5 points hold the current wildcard spots. We're getting a lot of production from our defensemen. Case in point, Jake McCabe leads the team in goals with 3. That's actually ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. This is preposterous, as Matthews would say. But a strong start to the season. The results are there. I am happy with it. In terms of business we need to take care of, trade for a top 4 defenseman, apparently. In terms of expiring contracts, we have Marcelli, who is an RFA. We have Robertson, who's an RFA. Lawton is a UFA. I don't know if I want to do that. McMahon and Yarncroc will also be UFAs. These guys are like, Yarncroc's a scratch. These two are bottom 6 players. We gave up a lot for Lawton. I think a lot of that was to get the retainage, honestly. Hildeby needs a contract, but more importantly, Stolars. What kind of extension would he want? 3 years, 5.3. I don't know about that, especially considering we'd have just over 11 million in, well, apparently we're projected to have 18 million in cap space next year. But if you take a look at the pending free agents, Connor McDavid, until he resigns, I'm committing nothing to extensions. Until he resigns, I'm not committing to any extensions. Because when you have a chance to get a player like Connor McDavid on the open market, you absolutely take it and you run with it. And that's going to put a bow on the opener. Strong start. Have some things to work on. Would like to see more production from our forward group. But no complaints so far.